ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode of Wrestle Talk with Bear and B-Dub on another episode of B-Dubs Thoughts. Now, we are fresh off the Valentine's Day episode of Monday Night Raw, where we have just found out who will be hosting WrestleMania 27 live in Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was Justin Bieber. But when the time came, it was a skirt and legs of a female when they said the host is pulling out of the limo. Ladies and gentlemen, for about approximately 2 minutes, a black cloud followed by different sceneries, followed by lights, smoke, stars, everything you can name, all the elements would circle and perform as the Titantron. But in the end, ladies and gentlemen, when the music hit, it started off with "If You Smell What the Rock." Ladies and gentlemen, yes, The Rock will be hosting WrestleMania 27 this year in Georgia. And The Rock made it clear, ladies and gentlemen, that he's going right after someone who he thought was a nice guy, who we all thought was a nice guy. But when it all boiled down to it, it was this guy who came out, went directly, and said bad things about The Rock. Ladies and gentlemen, it was your children's heroes, I should say, John Cena. This is going to be epic. The Rock says he's come to host. Um, the rest of Raw just wasn't worth talking about on this episode of B-Dubs Thoughts. I'm so excited. I haven't had much excitement like this after a Monday Night Raw since The Miz won the WWE Championship. This was the type of Raw that I grew up on. One that as soon as it was over, you pick up the phone, you dial all your friends that tell them all the results, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I gotta get in contact with Bear. I believe he's working right now, and I know if he wasn't watching, that he's gonna be excited. I have to find my way down Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be the best WrestleMania so far. Not not the best ever. Maybe then again it might, but in my opinion, this will be the best WrestleMania in the past 7 years. Rock indicated 7 years ago he left the WWE and he came out of character, letting everyone know that he came back for them and that he's not going anywhere. Some people on Twitter saying enough with the BS. They don't believe it. You never know, but that was pop. A lot of people was all this talk about what was pop and what wasn't pop when during the Royal Rumble when we had Kevin Nash come out, when we had Booker T come out. But that was pop when that music hit because you did not see it coming. The biggest talks in wrestling around the WWE universe, all the fans of Wrestle Talk with Bear and B-Dub have been 221-11. That's been the biggest talks for the past week, and maybe 220. Whatever, I'm so excited. But the biggest talk has been that whether or not Sting is coming to the WWE, whether or not the Undertaker is coming. But bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, that that was pop. Something you didn't see coming. That surprise factor. The Rock did say he'll be back sooner than what everybody thinks. People say, oh, he's making enough money, this, that, and other. But The Rock is back, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? Somebody also posted on Twitter that Vince has just buried TNA. I mean, unless they can't get nobody. I mean, they gotta go out and create their own star. And every time they create their own stars, such as your AJ Styles, your Christopher Daniels, your PD Williams, and so forth, they bury them. They let the old guys come in. But that's not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. I want to know, what do all of you think? The Rock is back. Back in the WWE, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. Call your friends. You know, The Rock is back. It's no other way to put it. I'm excited. I haven't felt this excited about wrestling in a long time, and now ratings are gonna go through the roof. I had my phone going off, my Facebook account going off. People I didn't even know watch wrestling were commenting on my status because of that man right there, The Rock. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna conclude this episode. Thanks for joining. Please leave your comments. be sure you check out the next upcoming episode of Wrestle Talk with Bear and BDub. We got Hall of Fame snubs coming up. We got top ranked WrestleManias coming up. I've heard ideas for shows, top finishing moves, um, the best and worst real life gimmicks. Also, just want to end it off with a shout out. If you haven't known, check out my friends AC Ray. Great show, great talk show. Um, you know, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And like I said, The Rock, the people's champion, the people's choice, the Brahma Bull, the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment history is back.